What is up, guys? Jake from One Hive here with the next Elite 8 video. And I'm sorry I have neglected the good people over at Genesis lately. There's been so much going on at One Hive. I just have not gotten over here. And I've missed some good attacks, I'm sure. But I'm going to bring you guys hopefully more in the near future. Also, I've been grappling at the guys. They kind of, said, look, this is what we're doing. It's not we're not seeing as many bases for it, but go follow. I've tried to get those attacks that I needed for the how-to video, and I pulled another one from last war. So I need one more, and you guys are going to get that long-awaited video. So I did give them a little crap, told them to bring me one that I needed. So hopefully they'll knock one out for me. Right here, Dakota taking on number 26, bringing a really nice reverse holo. This is some people have griped, that they're seeing the same old attacks. But look, guys, it's a progression, and it's just what works at Town Hall 8 right now. You might remember way back in the day when I first started this, we saw a lot of dragon attacks, Dragon Loon. That was just sort of what worked at that time. But things evolve, and they're always going to be changing. And right now, if you're not doing dragon attacks at Town Hall 8, you should be. It's what gets the 3 stars. You can you can hog any Town Hall 8 base out there. I don't care how good it is. You can watch the base building video and build an epic base, and somebody is going to bring some dragons and wreck it for you. So that's just what these guys are doing. Who can blame them? You do what works. You do what gets the stars and wins the wars. So that's what's going on here. You see Dakota just pulling out the dragon, taking out the CC, and doing it right over on the side by the king. I like that. Takes the king out as well. Everything starts moving in. Then just going to start dropping those surgical hogs, bringing them around the base, and you see trying to get everything into that core. Wants to funnel everything right into the core, starts dropping heal spells for him, and get those air defenses taken out. And then right here, all these defenses around the bottom, around the outside, they're just going to get looned to death. Nice and early on the loons, you see the air defenses were still up. Some of the hogs even didn't take out that last air defense, but no big deal. I mean, look at this. The balloons are still doing their job. Even if they're doing a little bit of tanking, that's not a problem. Get those loons down early. They're not good cleanup troops. It's not going to help you at that point in the attack. Right here, the hogs work their way through, get those last few defenses, and that will be that. We'll fast forward as everything runs around and gets the cleanup, and an excellent 3-star by Dakota. So anyways, what I was saying is I apologize if this seems a little bit redundant, but again, this is what you need to be doing to get 3 stars consistently at Town Hall 8. I'm going to say, oh, I do this or I do that to get 3 stars. That's awesome. If you're doing something and it's working, keep doing it. Oh, sorry, this is the wrong. No, this is right. Number 27. Yeah, I'm sorry. This was on the wrong attack there. A front end holo. I don't know how long it's been since I've seen a traditional loons first holo. These guys always do the reverse. I love it. I mean, gets what's that, 4, maybe 5 defenses, gets the CC lured out. Perfect. Eliminate the giant bomb spot. You see he's in a hog in on that side. On this side, now the hogs have no reason to go there. That's what holo was all about. Taking out defenses, eliminating giant bomb possible spots, and getting that CC lured out. Going to bring the dragon down here to the bottom. Look how quick this attack is too. We're already under 2 minutes, just started. Bring the dragon down here and the loon. They're going to do an old-fashioned, just circle them with some barbs, distract everything with barbs, and a few wizards to kill the dragon. Someone asked me or made a comment in one of my videos that, they're having trouble with the dragon kill. I know I've showed that a lot on the Elite 8s, but guys, it's that simple. What do you do that with 4 or 5 barbs and 3 wizards? I mean, it's not hard. Really, it's not. You just got to get your technique down, and you'll not struggle with it anymore. King goes down. I love that, tanking for all that point defense right there. And then just Asian walls this thing. Comes in, CC hogs up top there, just sort of crushes it from 3 different sides. Drops a heal there because, boom, there is another giant bomb there. That's a good double giant bomb spot. It's not a good spot, but I mean, it was a good guess that the giant bombs would be there. So he drops a heal there, then just keeps his hogs up as the attack moves through the base. Dealing with that king, no problem. They're standing in here. He's got 1 left right there by that Tesla and the Archer Tower. Everything's going to go down. Turn around, take out the king, and start with cleanup. It's that simple, guys. Go to the videos, go to the how-to videos, how to hog at Town Hall 8, how to GoHo, all those things. It's pretty straightforward. You can do this stuff too. Let's see here. I actually think the next one, yeah, switch wars for the next one here. We'll go right there. One thing let me forget to mention at the end of this video. I don't know why I told you not to let me forget. You guys can't talk to me, but I have a little announcement. Number 20 by Ghost. Love it here. Sort of like a, I don't know, this is like a true GoHo WiWi. I mean, coming in with it, where actually I don't think he brought witches, but comes in, gets the CC lure. He has a boatload of balloons, 11 hogs. He has a golem. Just going to bring all these troops down here. He's got witches, archers, barbs, whatever's in there. He's going to pile them up, take them out with the poison. I don't know why people would still do that, but this guy did, so Ghost just takes advantage of it, drops it right there on top of him, and that is that for the CC. No kill squad needed. From here, he's going to start sending in his golem, and I think he's going to say right over on this side, sort of doing it on the side of the king. Just going to do a king swap. I like that, and then I love these side-end balloons here, these sort of bookend balloons. Everything's shooting in at that golem. Just going to send those balloons in. They're going to take everything out. So now the hogs are definitely going to go right up the gut, right up the core. No chance of them straying or going around the base, running into all those possible bomb spots. You see that core is packed tight. No chance for giant bombs in there. So once the hogs get in there, just drop a heal on them, let them do their thing, and then finishes off with some balloons around the outside. Just beautiful. Love this attack. Very well thought out. I don't know that the golem was necessary. Probably 2 or 3 giants probably would have done the same thing, saved a little troop space because he's just being on a wall now. But how can you critique this? I mean, just a beautiful attack. Absolutely crushed this base. Good job, Ghost. Keep it up, buddy. All right, let's look at a couple more as soon as this 3-star gets cleaned up. Hog's got to get a lot of travel on this base, but plenty of troops to do it. All right. Let's look at Blake taking on 25. All right, here we go. Again, sort of the same thing, guys. This is what's working. You see that this has, cord giant bomb possible spots. Again, this is one I think a lot of people I get comments on. How do you deal with that? What do you do? They struggle with it, whatever. You see one more hog go down there to fit, making sure the clan castle's empty. Remember the Town Hall 8, how to hog? The clan castle is one of the only 2 things at Town Hall 8 that can kill your hogs, that can ruin your hog raid. Make sure you take care of them. Gets everything bunched up here, just goes ahead and drops that poison, and then once most of it's down, just going to lure the rest of it into that poison, and then just waiting on the balloon here. We'll fast forward as that balloon comes out. It'll take just a moment for it to get there, and then just a few wizards with a barb or 2 for distraction, and the balloon's going to go down. So that's that. Then he can start his attack. You see he's going to come in with his hogs. There's goal here, obviously, to get to those air defenses. I like that 4-finger drop, just boom, everything coming all at once. It's going to take out both of those sides, and then everything's going to the core from there. Most of the hogs are not even going to attempt to wrap around the base if you go to that wizard tower, but that's it. Drops a couple heal spells, and then right here, again, nice and early. The hogs aren't even there yet. Probably could have even been a little earlier on those balloons, but that's being nitpicky. Everything goes in, starts taking out those archer towers, then moving on to the cannon. So beautiful job there. Good back-end wounds. Nice time to use them. Then drops that king just to help with cleanup, but look at just tons of hogs left. Lots of balloons, wizards around the outside. Just not even close. Just absolutely crushed that base. All right, good job, Blake. All right, let's look at one more, and we will wrap this Elite 8 up. Jeff, taking on 29. And guess what? It's hogs again, but it is a GoHo, so I thought you might like it. Drops a giant, grabs that easy CC lure. Is going to pull them down to the bottom here. We'll fast forward for that. Drops one more hog because that balloon wasn't out. Remember, you always got to empty it. Drops the poison, takes that out. Balloon come in, drops a minion. Really nice touch there. I think it's a cleanup attack. Knowing the minion was there, the balloon was there, having a couple minions takes that out really easily. It doesn't lose you any troop space. Then comes the golem, wizards to create the funnel. King will go down here in just a moment, but everything's moving forward. Here come the wall breakers. Going to open up this compartment and let everything start getting into that ginormous section of that base. I mean, that's when a Town Hall 8 GoHo shines. It's when you get a big section like that. You can get that king, that golem in there, drops a nice rage. Oh, and looky there, a max P.E.K.K.A and a CC. So that's going to get in there and really do some work as well. So that's awesome. Perfect everything there. Deployment on top, coming in spot on, sort of a 4-finger drop. And look at these 1 hogs here. Might get away with that, with those archer towers targeting other things. I think on that bottom right, they actually targeted the hog, but look at the left one. Hasn't even touched that hog yet. Going to get a 1-for-1 there and a 2-for-1 on the right. So really nice touch there. Just little things like that, guys. That's going to take your attacking to the next level, paying attention to stuff like that. Beautiful attack, Jeff. Absolutely crushed that base like the GoHo. All right, guys, that is it for this episode, except for that announcement I was telling you about. Genesis is on the cusp of joining the Century Club with 100 wins. They are at 99. So they have an arranged war. I don't know all the details, but I will tell you it will probably be one of them. I will come and do a sort of a recap on it for their 100th if they get the 100th win. 100th win, anytime you have an arranged war like that, you're going to have much better bases, much better attacks to look at. So I will be stopping by for that. Hope you guys are looking forward to it. Until then, Jake from One Hive reminding you guys to suck less.